never hurts to be safe. It never hurts to be safe. So, just to be sure that nothing comes back to me, I should make sure that I'm wearing these gloves. These gloves. Keep my fingerprints off everything. So I should actually probably screw the window back. You said that you don't tend to unblock your windows, but I guess you just happened to do it this one time. So let me just close that, screw these back in. Okay. There we go. It's like nothing happened. It's like no one was ever here. It's like no one ever was ever here in the first place. God, you really did change the layout of your place. I thought you would have. When I realized I didn't have access anymore through the mail slot or through the people, I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to notice any changes. And it's a good thing. I decided to stop by and check because you really did move a lot of furniture around. But it's pretty dark. It's a good thing you said you had that night class. I mean, that's why I'm here. You're at your Friday night class. But I mean, it makes things a little difficult for me. Especially because I have to come by when you're not here, and obviously I can't put your lights on. I can't put the lights on in your place. Someone might notice out the window that your lights are on, or passing by, and they'll be like, "That's weird. They're not usually home." And I don't want them to catch on the fact that someone's here, right? Even though it's just me, and I would never hurt you. Even though it's just me, and I would never hurt you. In fact, I'm the one who's keeping you safe from who knows crazy people out here. But of course, that doesn't change the fact that it makes my job a little more difficult. But I brought my flashlight. This one's pretty strong. I'll have it on the weakest setting. While I look around. You have a lot of pictures of. I guess you're closer to your family than I thought you were, which could be a problem. Which of course could be a problem, but like you told me during that survey, they live out of state, so I'm not too worried. Oh my God, you have little baby photos of you. You have pictures of when you were just a kid. That's so cute. Oh my God. You know what? Even though I can't take the photos themselves, that doesn't mean that I can't take pictures of the photos, right? Right, of course, it's just for my own personal use. And I did notice some things that I should probably be aware of. So first of all, are your siblings and your parents? I don't intend to ever have to meet them or ever have to cross paths with them. I mean, technically, I should respect them a little bit. I mean, they brought you into the world. But I don't want them to get involved in our life together, in what we have. Not too much anyway, so I should at least be aware of what they look like. And then I can just download this and reverse image search and find all their accounts. So this still works out, so let me just take some photos. Actually, you don't look too much like either one of your parents. You don't actually look too much like either one of your parents. It's kind of strange. Maybe you take more after your grandparents than you do your parents. Then again, you don't look much like your sibling either. Some things to consider. Some things to consider. That's really strange. I mean, if you're not blood related, then that could make things a lot easier for me. Anyway, these are just speculations. Just speculation. Okay. I need to take measurements of your place. I need to take some measurements of your place, of your apartment. I intend to make you struggle a lot. Anyway, and then I'll check the closet. Okay. Let me just put a check mark. Okay, let's see what's in this closet. Like I thought, cleaning supplies. There's not much here. You don't have a lot to clean. Okay, let's see. Got bleach. 409. A mop. Most of it is carpeting in here. Why would you have a mop? Anyway, a mop. You don't really have a lot of things in this place. Actually, I know I said we could wait until we get together, but this is kind of sad. To be completely honest, I want you to be living to your best potential. Maybe I can hold a raffle at the school. You already think that I'm a student there. I could just say that our class is having some kind of raffle for everybody who participated in the survey. Right, and then you can be our lucky winner. You can be the lucky winner. You can be the lucky winner. Okay, what should I get you? What should I get you? Put down some ideas. Now, I really liked my camera in the Peephole. I really like my camera in the Peephole. So I'm thinking whatever I get you in the whatever I get you in this raffle, I should put a camera in it too. That way I have a bird's eye view inside your place too. So make a note of that too. Make a note of that camera. You don't have any plushies or pillows or anything like that. So wherever I put it in is going to be kind of difficult. Maybe a picture, a photo frame. You do have all these pictures hanging up with all your parents and your siblings. You would probably appreciate a very nice photo frame. Let me write that. Perfect. This is perfect. And you won't even double check. You wouldn't even think to take apart a really well-made photo frame like that. You would just slip the photo right in. Perfect. And then you hang them all in your entryway, so I'll have a bird's eye view of this whole side of the house. I love when things just work out like that. It's like kismet. It's like destiny. We're on the same wavelength, even though you're not aware of it. But that's okay because I am. Okay, so I have the layout and the measurements, the closet. I have an idea for the next camera that I'm gonna plant on you. Plant as if it's a bad thing. I'm just making sure that you're okay and you're eating well and you're taking care of yourself and that you don't get into anything or involved in anything that I don't know about. So, I mean, really it's for your own good. So, like I said,